Hello everyone, Justin here. Today I would like to bring you a crazy matchup I had yesterday. Unfortunately I lost this one, but I still think it's worth the effort. So now it's the first turn. We instantly notice something that I cannot use my grass. So I have a 60 card deck, but my opponent also has a 60 card deck. I was like, uh, it's probably a mirror matchup, and my hand is pretty dead, so I'm probably dead, or I can stall with my elixir and go for turn 3, I don't know. So I just set card and passed. Let's see what my opponent does. So my opponent normal summon Gotsuki. So the Gotsuki allows him to send a zombie monster from deck to graveyard. It's usually send Mezuki to the graveyard for a resurrect effect, or send the glow up bloom for a surge for a level 5 or higher zombie monster. He just attacked. I don't know what he's doing, but he just attacked. He goes straight into battle phase and attack. Now I activated my elixir and got Ash Blossomed. And he ended his attack. And I was like, well, it's probably not the best result I have, but the next turn I have elixir with the grass, so I can send something he does to the graveyard. Now, let's notice here. He sent the Plague Spreader zombie, which he can special summon himself by place a card from the hand on top of his deck. Like, it's not a very common play, but it's still something, right? Card pulled from Plague Spreader Zombie are not especially very good. There are two cards that can be synchro summoned with Plague Spreading Zombie. Both of them are very bad. So I don't know what this guy's up with. He just goes into a Hack Vibrex though. And activate the effect and special summon another Plague Spread Zombie from his deck. And then he goes into Crusadia Equimex. I've never seen this card before, I don't know what this card does. And then he immediately removed the card and link summon into Crusadia Magistus. This card allows him to search for his Crusadia Arborea, which allow him to special summon this card to his board if he has another link monster. He goes into a link 2, which are Ferocis, Flame Swordsman, and then he link summon into an Isold Twin Tail of the... what's the full name? Yeah, anyway. And then he searches for Yokuzuna Sumo Spirit. This card is not very normal to play with the Isold. It's very weird. And then he activates this card's the second effect to send 4 equipment spells to the graveyard and special summon a 4-star unit from his deck. He then activated the Cursed Bamboo Sword effect to add the Bamboo Sword card from his deck to his hand. And then he gets rid of his card for Union Carrier. I believe he put out a Box of Friend from his deck. And he used Stone Knight's effect to send the Fairy Tale Snow to his graveyard. Now this snow is very crucial in his combo. Because he was... I'll just tell you, he brought this card back multiple times to achieve his combo. He then do the Heavy Metal Foes combo to add cards to his extra deck and then get one to his hand, and then he proceeds into a Pendulum Summon. Summons 3 monsters, no, 2 monsters from his extra deck. And then this card is very interesting, the Dark Dorado. This is not a very common card in my world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Gaming. This card can choose 4 monsters from the deck, so basically put them on the top of your deck. This is also very crucial for him to search out all the monsters he needs for later plays. And then he, I think he goes into, yeah, this 4 cards, I don't know. I saw the Silent Wolby, It's very suspicious, but I don't know what this card does, to be honest. He goes into a Renode and add like basically a Resurrect card from his graveyard. And then he goes into a Heraldry Patriarch. I have no idea. I've never seen this card before. I don't know what it does. And then he immediately links summon into a Starjuya Skuldred. Now this card is very powerful, being that he can draw 4 cards if he special summons with 4 like materials, and then put 3 cards from his hand on the bottom of his deck. So he made his hand better. And then, because of the Petrack, just call it Petrack. Because of the Petrack's effect, he got to send 2 Heraldic Beast cards into his graveyard, which he like can add 1 monster to his hand from his deck. And then this effect is he also used this effect, but later. And he used the second effect to special summon a monster from his hand, and he special summon for a Rescue Ferret, and immediately use its effect to get 3 monsters on his board. Now I say he's playing a Necomane King, I know something's off. And this Violon Cube is just something nice to recycle equipment spell. But this Necomane King though, if he get to destroy this card in my turn, he can skip my whole turn. So this is basically something like how do you call it? Awaken the Dragons, some of punishment effect for destruction, I guess, effect destruction. But I'm not expecting what I'm going to see. So he special summoned the Fairy Tail again. The Fairy Tail Snow is not a once per turn. I'm very surprised. I don't know how did that happen. And he goes into a SRD, Shooting Reservoir Dragon, which allow him to send a card from his deck to graveyard. He activated the Violon Cube's effect to get equipment spell from his graveyard, and then he used the Link Monster's effect, which I don't think it matters, but yeah. And then he special summons a Geonator Transverser. Now, I don't know if you remember, he puts a giant Bobby on the top of his deck. Silent Bobby on top of his deck. And this will be the key card in his combo, which allow him to special summon a card on my board. You know, it's crazy, right? But now here, I could disrupt his combo by using my trap and special summon it here. But I don't think it matters, to be honest, to be very honest. He used a DDR, DDR Different Dimension Reincarnation to special summon his Jiro Invader. This card is the key card in his combo. If this card is if a monster special summon to the opponent's board, this card move and destroy all cards in that column for the opponent. He's basically trying to use the Jiro Invader's effect to destroy the Necomane King to end my turn. That's how I thought. I could special summon this card, the Golden Land card, to block a space in my board for this card to be unable to move to a special space to destroy his card, but I chose not to do because, you know, your opponent's playing a very cool deck. I want to watch it out, watch it till the end. So let's see what happened. He gave me a Jiro Invader and used a Curious to send send a card from deck to graveyard, and then send top 3 cards of his deck to graveyard if this card is destroyed by the Jiro Invader's effect. And he got the Waking the Dragon. This is also the key card to allow him to cheat a card. He banished his Beast Unicorn to special summon a card from his graveyard, which allowed the Jiro Invader to move again to destroy the Waking the Dragon, which, like, it's my monster, right? I should have the control of this, but no, I don't. This is how, like, crazy this game has become. Now he went into a number C1000 numerous. To be honest, maybe like old Yu-Gi-Oh player have like experienced veterans might have known this card, but this is the first time I've ever seen this card. And this card will be the key to his combo for his victory. He special summon another card, Timeless, to activate the Jadura Evaders effect to move it to another spot. And he special summon Nekomane King to be destroyed, basically. And moves Jadura Invader to destroy his Chaos 1000 numerous to pull out an Number Chaos 1000 numerous. This card has a very... This card is not designed to be like used this way though. This card has 10,000, I believe. Yeah, no, 100,000 attack and defense, and force your opponent to attack this card. So if this card is not destroyed, did not battle, you win the duel. So this card is basically force your opponent to attack him for them to lose all their life points to win the duel. But there are multiple ways for your opponents to not attack, and my opponent chose the hard way by like using the Nekomane King to skip my end phase entirely. And he end phase like this. And now this is my turn. I drew a card. Before I can do anything, he activates the Fairy Tale Snows effect to special summon himself. Since it's a special summon, Jadura Invaders effect happens to destroy the Nekomane King. Now again, I know I can special summon, activate this trap to block this spot to interrupt his combo, but I just think he like works so hard. He used 30 of his card in a 60 card deck. He might have tried multiple hours to achieve this victory. I'll just give it to them. It's like a ladder matchup. I don't care too much. I'm using a half bound deck, so who cares? And it becomes the end turn because of the Nekomane's effect, and he wants to do. I'll show them like his card list. I think this is his profile. He's level 28, higher level than me. Like I think he has a diamond order, so he used to be tryhard, now he just have fun. This is his whole card deck. I'll go through it very slowly to let you have an idea what's in his deck. Feel free to pause and check each card and its effect. I'm not going to explain everything because first, I haven't used this deck once. Second, his combo is too crazy for me. I'm an amateur and I have a lot to learn. Like most of the cards he used, these are meta cards, so I think they are being used very heavily on the ladder. I saw them a lot. But these cards, like, I've never seen people use something like Crusadia Equimax. But I guess this card's not that bad because it takes 2 effect monsters, including a link monster, so it's very good at remove monster from your board. And this card, although it's a limit 1 card, since its effect is very powerful for this effect, and its effect does not have once per turn. So yeah, this is a very powerful card, a very powerful extender. So anyway, this is the deck. It's so cool that I feel like I have to make a video of this. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.